The organization right now has and supports 131 community paralegals in 56 districts in this country. In doing our work, we use or we deploy 3 strategies. The first one that was at the helm of establishment of the organization is advocacy for legal and policy reforms through community mobilization, but also through engagements with different stakeholders, law enforcers, and all the other duty bearers that we know that have the power to cause changes within the laws and policies that we have in the country. The second one, which is also at the heart of the organization, is community mobilization, where we work closely with communities. You will see that as an organization, we work with different community structures to ensure that they lead their communities to cause the change that everyone wants to see, to ensure that human rights for every individual that we care for are protected. So in doing so, we work with the community activists, we work with the community paralegals, and we work with champions at different levels in different districts across the country. Our third and strong arm as an organization that we employ as a strategy is access to justice, where as an organization, we have operated as a legal aid service provider for several years. I should say for over 20 years now. We are registered as a legal aid service provider with a strong niche in providing legal aid services for people living with HIV, for women and girls, and for other key vulnerable populations that we care about.
With support from the TASO Global Fund, UGANET is implementing mobile legal aid camps to support women, girls, and other vulnerable communities with free legal aid services. Currently, the mobile camps are happening in Mayuge District, Yumbe, Kisoro, and Chiboga.
Amanya gange bampita Asha Basime, nkolanga community paralegal mu district ye Mayuge. Tubadde tutambula nga tubasomesa ku bikwatagana ku ddembe ly'omuntu, nga tubasomesa ku bikwatagana ku butabanguko mu maka, nga tubasomesa ku bikwatagana ku property rights oba okubeera n'obwannannyini ku kintu ky'obanga okulu olina ng'ekikyo. Tusobola omuweere nga tubagamba nti temubeereyo ne musirika, bw'obanga olina ekikosezza osobola ogenda ku office ya probation n'oyambibwa, osobola ogenda owa CDO wansi community n'oyambibwa.
It has helped a lot to sensitize the community to know their rights, to know how they can be helped in case their rights are violated.
So legal aid campaign etuyambye nti esembeza okutegeera nti omuntu ategeera okusuka w'abadde amanyi ebikwatagana ku mateeka. Then n'abantu abamu badde bafuna akakiseera okuba nga bayogerako ne lawyer omu ku omu ne basobola okuba nga bafuna obuyambi obw'amateeka kuba abamu tugenza okukizuula nti babadde tebamanyi.
It has helped us a lot because somebody comes knowing what to do, comes that I heard when the camp was there they were talking rights, they are talking of domestic violence, they are talking of children rights. If they are violated, you can even go and report to police, you can go to probation, you can go to different sectors.
People are now empowered and they can come and report their cases. And through the many cases, we have also got cases when they come to us. Most of the cases are under domestic violence, denial of property, and especially people who are living with HIV. And also there is the issue of inheritance. People intermeddle the estates of the deceased.
Nafiibwa omusajja 2016 nga 12 Desemba. Yandekera ebyobugagga, mapiki, maato, ettaka nga ddene n'abaana 2. Nembeerawo abafamily ne batandika okunjiikiriza, amapiki ne batwala, amaato ne batunda, nga bwengenda ku poliisi bagamba mutuule, buli wengenda nga bagamba mutuule mwogere biki ng'obuyambi sirina wonna wembusanga. Aba UGANET ne bajja ne banyamba ne bambuuza olina abaana bameka biki bakulekawa biki be baatwalako naye nga piki tewali nasigaza kaadi piki nga tewali basansula ne babitunda ebimu biki n'emiti egyali ku ttaka eryo nga batandise okubitunda nga ne famire bagenze mu kkooti nga bagamba banvunaanyeeyo nti nze ntunda ebintu naye nga situndangako n'abataka nga bali ku saidi yange aba UGANET ne bajja waka mu kyalo ne bayita abataka ne tuula ne bafuna information entuufu mu bataka ne banyamba ne tugenda nabo mu kkooti okumaliriza nga abafamire tebatunze ettaka ate nga baali baleese n'abantu nga bagenda tunda nga bagenda aguzaawo ab'eminaazi.
Nagange bandeta Mary okufa emayina ndi kubasaba nti neyansiisa ino okugemagana n'abanamateeka lwali lunaku lwa barasa abanamateeka bayidda nga bali kukola ku byabalema bati bwe bakola ku by'obulema nagema enjira seena najaayo n'omwana owange omulema nabeenongolako ensonga dange dinabanado nga edigemagana n'omulema kuba eriwo omusaada owa6 eyamugema omwana wa myaka 14 omusaada oyo bwe yagema omwana yamukosa mu ndera yamukosa buli wamu kale natwalira amateeka ago kuba banamateeka basobola okungemaganya n'abapoliisi bambuusa tujjeeyo ku basirikale tujje tubone nti era twatuuka eyo nenongola seena ensonga dange ku basirikale era twamaliriza ensonga daife era saawa eno twayira tuli kukemekereza nga tunoonya omusaada oyo ow'emyaka 6 akaali kufunika aye ndikwebasa ino nti tusabe Katonda n'amaani era afunike tubone nga asigala nga ali kwidandaba omwana ono omulwaire.
We can't do it all in serving people, so UGANET comes in to come and support Mayuge district in areas where we cannot reach. Specifically, in this thematic area of human rights, whereby they are supporting us to see that our communities receive social justice, but on the basis of the law, whereby we create awareness, people know where to report if their rights are abused. And according to our state in Mayuge, when we customize to Mayuge, reports, for example, from Wabulungu Health Center, indicate that 70% of the clients that seek antenatal services are young girls. So what does this mean? It means we have a high rate of teenage pregnancies. And how can we overcome this? We can overcome this if we have UGANET coming in and then we have a sitting legal representation here whereby we can easily have these cases prosecuted.
During the COVID-19 period, there were several human rights violations that were reported. I'll give an example of Mayuge. According to a study on the impact of COVID-19 on young girls and women, in Mayuge, through the Mobile Legal Aid Camp, we've been able to register 53 cases that require legal support. Some of these cases will be managed continuously. However, through emergency response, we've been able to support on some of the cases to, for example, to support vulnerable persons to access justice through reporting to police. We've also been able to conduct mediation sessions to address the different legal challenges that people have in the community. We've also been able to sensitize over 400 persons within the communities with the hope that they'll be able to know their rights, be able to access justice, and then be able to hold their leaders accountable.
This has been a learning journey, an impactful journey, a journey through which we have impacted lives, a journey through which we have created networks, a journey through which we have strengthened our partnerships. And we really appreciate everyone for having supported us in doing this. We are still continuing, we are still strong as an organization, but we want to thank you so much for your support to UGANET.